All right, good afternoon. Man, what a day it's been. Let me put my seatbelt on. The battery died on me this morning. That was a challenge. I had to start up the old truck. Going to the mall today. It's Friday. I think April 20th. I gotta turn on the AC. I'm actually pretty hot today. Oh boy. So the battery died on this car, and I tried to jump start it from the truck, and I had a feeling the battery was going to go out because about a few weeks ago it had a slow start in the morning. It's been warm, and then it gets cold, and so right away that told me that the battery was pretty much on its last legs there. But I kept going until it actually died. I don't know if there's any way you can actually extend the battery life. I don't know of any way to extend the car battery life other than trying to charge it or whatever, but usually whatever the warranty is pretty much the life of the battery, you'll find in most cases. So anyways, so today there's no school for the kids. So my oldest had a hang out with the friends. So we left around a little bit before 12. Turned on the car, wouldn't start. Jump started, wouldn't jump start. Excuse me. So I had to take everybody out of this car and put it into my truck. And so I had to move the car seat and everything. And the truck is kind of like the last resort. It's the car that, it's a vehicle, it's over 10 years, 12, 13 years. I think the vehicle itself is 2005 Dodge Dakota, so it's 12 years. So it's all paid off, it's all done, but it's also pretty much it's not on its last legs, but the radiator has a leak. It still runs, it still cools. I just can't use the air conditioning and during the summer because it overheats the car, so I have to essentially drive with no AC with the windows open. If I do use AC, I have to drive it in on a freeway to get it going. Other than that, it overheats. Often during the summer, I have to actually put coolant in it, only for later to have it leak out. So I need to replace the radiator on that, but I don't drive it that much. And even with the leak in it now, it still runs. So I'm not, again, in a hurry to really fix it. I guess I can, it just takes time. But I still use it just in case I need to haul stuff, materials, dirt, whatever, lumber. So it does come in handy. I can use it with the trailer. I built the trailer.
It's stuck in the window.
Oh, okay, don't worry about it. It'll go away. Alright, there we go. Things you gotta do as a parent if you have children. For those people who never have children, you never have to worry about this. And again, people who have no children, I guess good for them. They'll die alone, but they contribute nothing to the population to keep the humanity going. Not that that's good or bad, but if nobody had children, all of humanity would die. That's all I have to say. But in any case, yeah, the truck, I still have it, and it's also the backup vehicle. My wife drives her vehicle. I have this vehicle, and then if anything breaks down between my wife's vehicle and my vehicle, the truck is basically a backup to get spare parts and to drive around. So it sounds ridiculous to have three vehicles, but yeah, you know, sometimes you need to have 3 vehicles. Since the truck is already paid for, I still have it around. Anyways, I did get a new battery for it. I had to drop my oldest in the truck, come back. I had to look at the battery, pull the battery out of this car. Stop by Riley's. They charge with a core, quote-unquote core charge, meaning the replacement of the battery, recycled. So if you return the battery, if you have the battery with you, they'll remove the core charge. So $130 with the core charge and fees and tax. Well, fees probably and tax at O'Reilly's for a 2-year warranty battery.
I got a bug.
Okay, a 2-year warranty battery. Went to Walmart, got a 5-year warranty for $100 or $112, so a $15 difference. I did have the battery to replace, so $109. So saved some money and got a longer warranty, 5-year warranty, and that's probably, there's a really good chance that's how long the battery will last, 5 years. So now I don't have to worry about it. So much for that. Yeah, we'll wash your hand, don't worry. So the original plan was to hang out at the mall. That's why I'm going back to the mall, because my wife will come back, and it's still a Friday, it's a weekday. The kids, for whatever reason, don't have school today. So I'll be hanging out at the mall, and then my wife will come and pick up my youngest, take her somewhere to a little party, and I'll be alone. So I do have the Rad Mini with me. I don't know if I'm going to use the Rad Mini. I actually might enjoy time by myself. I don't know if I'll go at the mall or if I'll go somewhere else. There is like a little trail park, next to the airport around here, the local municipal airport, and it looks like they have trails that I could go biking around. So if it doesn't cost anything, I'll definitely go and check it out. And so maybe you know, I do have the gimbal here. I brought both the gimbals here. I brought the gimbal that came with the tripod, and I brought the gimbal that I bought from Fry's, which I'm using right now on my chest mount. I also brought I brought 2 other phones, camera phones, that I'll use. I brought 2 battery packs, not 2 battery packs, 2 power battery banks for cell phones and whatnot, and little USB chargeable gadgets. And I only brought one battery pack for the Rad Mini. I don't think it's going to be an all-day ride, and I think 1 battery pack should do the trick. So, but I got all that ready. My helmet, of course, my 2 buffs. I'm wearing one of them around my neck. I usually wear like a high visibility baseball cap that I ordered with the high visibility bands and waistband. So still wearing that. Still have my white jacket. This is very useful. It doesn't, obviously it's not breathable, but it's still useful, and even though during a spring climate in Houston. Still very useful. So my ride along here, I'm really enjoying the gimbal and just getting used to wearing it around, using it as a chest mount. I really enjoy the videos that I'm making, the first person perspective videos. That really is my style. I know other people like to face the camera and become a celebrity icon and be idolized, but that's just not me. That's not something I desire. I kind of want to share an experience, not a video, you know, where I show myself or I become an icon or an idol, so to speak. And the point of, you know, the channel is to share my experience, at least. And if that helps in any way in contributing to the overall good of humanity, I don't know how it would, but you know, seeing things in someone else's eyes is quite a different experience. Living in someone else's shoes, you know, I think brings awareness and perhaps even brings people together in a good way, you know, not using this medium to enrich yourself with money and sponsorships and whatnot. I think that's a foolish endeavor, but it apparently is an endeavor that everybody chooses. But you got to ask yourself, what's it really worth? Because it's an endeavor that everybody chooses, but very few actually obtain. And you spend the rest of your life trying to obtain something that obviously is a foolish endeavor. But some people say what I do is foolish.
Playground.
Yeah, that's the playground. Well, we're headed somewhere else right now. So anyways, I take these opportunities in my drive along rants here to share some of my thoughts. So when I go to the mall today, I'll probably do something, maybe in this episode or another episode. I do have the other gimbal. I'll stop by the Bitcoin ATM. Let's see how that's doing. Supposedly the next bull run's going to happen, which I think is total BS, in my opinion. We'll see if anybody actually is interested in that Bitcoin ATM. I highly doubt it. I haven't had anybody buy any Bitcoins from me. So this idea that Bitcoin's on some kind of next bull run is kind of foolish. I see a lot of YouTubers just grasping for straws. There was a Backpage used Bitcoin as payment, and so Backpage has been shut down, and so there goes a part of the demand. The dark web is another demand. I think that's probably still going on, but anything beyond that, I think 2017 was just pure speculation. A lot of people just speculating into things. Also, all the ICOs that have happened, the Ponzi's, and the basically all the illegal investment schemes that were going on, the pyramid schemes, the Ponzi schemes that were going on. To some degree, there's still a lot out there, and of course the initial coin offering. Everybody's trying to get into this, what I would call a Ponzi pyramid kind of investment scheme, and of course in order to do that you had to go get yourself some Bitcoin. So I think that's part of it, and plus the Ponzi's that locked up all your investments for about a year. That drove up the demand and price of Bitcoin, and so now that most of these are now like pretty much over, that's probably why you're seeing the price really go down, in my opinion. So until you actually start seeing another Ponzi scheme or another investment scheme that's pretty much borderline legal and illegal, that's probably the next time you'll see a Bitcoin bull run. Until then, I don't think it's really going to happen. So there's just a lot of things that I think are just in the way of the price going up. Anyways, this concludes my drive along rant. So there we go.
Daddy, it's not a bug. It's still only 2.
Okay. All right. So I guess this concludes this episode. I see a lot of people do driving videos because they're obviously on their way to work and they're using YouTube as a side thing. I'm just driving around just to have fun and use the gimbal.
My chair.
I think this is a great excuse for me just to make videos, really. Anyways, I'll cut it here. Hopefully you all enjoyed this ride. I'll be making another video with things I do at the mall. I'm only here because I have to pick up my child, my oldest, eventually, and drop off the youngest to hand off to my wife, and then I'll have free time to myself. Anyways, bye.